Hello and welcome to what I call a new video. If you've been paying attention to my community tab, I started posting a bunch of art. Here it is, that's an artwork, that's an art piece, and suddenly, that's another one. And you may be able to tell, I improved. And so I decided, why not go ahead and open a damn commission? Oh boy, I made a mistake. Now let me tell you something about art. It's real easy when you know exactly what you want to do. See, most of the time I just drew when I wanted to draw. So I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I had the vision in front of my eyes. I knew how to draw this fictional character that I had seen over and over and over again. It's just unfortunate that if you open a commission, people are going to ask for OCs. I may have fumbled. Now, so far I've gotten 2 commissions, and these 2 commissions, they're very different from one another. One had a background, the other didn't. Shocking, I know. And so we gotta start with commission 1. It's this one right here. You see the name on the screen, something killer. Dragon killer? It's a dragon skull. But no matter, literally everything they asked for was that specific skull, that specific look, and armor and red hair. Damn. I have a clear vision in front of my eyes. This will surely be the greatest thing I will ever draw. Oh my god, that skull. Now, let it be known, that skull took me so long to draw. So long, in fact, that after they set out their request, it took me a whole ass hour to do the sketch. Now, to be fair, just a little bit, a smidge amount, I did have to redraw the sketch like fries. You know, that's on me. There is a problem, you see. I am a man, and this commission was a woman. So I drew the woman like I usually draw a woman. And you may be able to tell, yeah. So this is the second sketch. I didn't even bother showing him that one, cause like, fuck no. But I did like how the head came out, so that's when I, redid the whole sketch again, except the head, and then I did a little bit of sending. Now you may be able to ask the question, didn't you say you made 3? And yes, I'm not showing the first one, that was more embarrassing than that. But yeah, that took me an hour, which is not how long my sketches take. My sketches usually take 5 minutes. I want to kill myself. Their standards are really bad. But like, so is the price, so that's probably fine. See, every time I make a mistake and I'm just bad at commissioning, I just look at my prices and then I'm like, what did you expect? I don't feel bad, cause it's real cheap, okay? It's real cheap. Let it be known, I don't feel bad, never felt bad in my entire life. A lot of people asked me, do you feel bad about ripping people off? And then I said no. I did the art of the deal, so I iced the art. But nevertheless, now that the sketch was absolutely accepted, I was able to start my line art. I did that shit, and like, then I used the colors that they had specifically picked out before and put them on there. And the only thing that was like a point of contention was the horns. Cause like I just made them too big. Like, that's one hell of a dragon though. Like, that's the more impressive dragon. I made her more impressive. But the dragon was more impressive. That's the dragon she killed. You know? If anything, the fact that I changed it made it less impressive, so. Clearly I know better than the creator. I think someone is gonna shoot me. But nevertheless, final product, hippity. Unfortunately, I found an issue where, like, at some parts of the thing, there were like holes in the drawing. So I had to resend it. Like, I sent over a second version. Whoopsie daisy. See, that's not on me because they didn't complain. Yeah. And by the way, what's also not on me is that the lighting is absolute ass. That's not on me. They didn't complain. They could have complained. I would have fixed it. The lighting just kind of, okay, to be honest, to be completely honest, the lighting looked shit after I had already given it to them and they didn't complain. So is it really my fault? Yes, but like, is it really my fault? Yes, but they only paid 12 quid. What do you expect? So after that, I would say debacle, you know? It's a little bit of a debacle, right? Took a whole ass hour making 3 sketches, 2 of which I never showed. And then I look at the goddamn drawing and I'm like, shit, I fucked up. That's a scam. I had a second commission, locked and loaded. And what was this commission? Was it something easy? No. Snake. And not just snake, whole scene. Entire ass scene. And I had to actually, like, think. I had to actually, like, use my brain cells, had to stimulate the commission because they had demands, which is what a commission is, but I can be mad about it. They gave me references, they gave me everything. They told me exactly how to draw some stuff, they told me exactly what color to use. It's like crazy. And by cray-cray, I mean, it's not really crazy, you know, that is what they paid for. But God forbid I have to do my job. So naturally, had to do literally everything for this one. Whole body, whole scene, whole everything. That does give me a nice amount of money. 19 bucks. But there's still a lot, you know, still a lot of work to do. And so I sketched it out, and frankly, I did not get it on the first try. Let it be known, I did not do that shit. Now I have to say, this person was very proactive about feedback. I had to redo a bunch of the sketching and a bunch of the design, which I misinterpreted. They're very long message, like I'm just shit at my job. Like they gave me like an instructionary book on how I should do everything, and I still managed to fuck it up. Cause I'm ass. Like I'm just straight up ass. So ass, in fact, that there were so many things that we both forgot that she was supposed to be wearing gloves, which I only remembered in the line art phase. Whoops, that's on me. that's on me. I would also like to mention this hand. What did I cook? I redid it. But like what is that sketch, bro? What? And so I sent it over, had to redo a bunch of stuff because I sucked. Picked out the colors for what they described to be a night scene. Had to redo a bunch of colors because they sucked. And I just straight up got this one wrong. Whoops. I'm actually ass. Only to then send the final image. And what I gotta say about this one, I really lost the pass of it, right? This is a fine drawing. If you look specifically up here, like that looks good. Like, if I had to fuck something, I'd fuck that, right? I'd fuck that light. I wouldn't fuck this lighting though. I've left a hole in the lighting. I got paid money for this. Damn! And fun fact, there were more holes before. I fixed them. I missed those ones. Damn! I have a 100% satisfaction rate with customers and a 0% satisfaction rate with myself. Basically, I suck balls, and you shouldn't ever commission me in my entire life. Good video. Cue the clown!